One really fun chapter of this year is done. We are heading back to Mexico. So the plan is get gas. We're gonna rent a car, drive back down to Las Vegas, stay the night with Daisy's old handball coach, and then the next morning fly to McAllen, and then the same day tomorrow take a bus down to Monterrey. So that's the plan. We're sticking to it, and it's freezing. We stopped off for gas. This is literally the gas station that I talked about in my last video that I wish I had stopped at because it's got the best gas prices for a long time, and then it's got like a bunch of snacks, and it's a great gas station. So we're here at Maverick.
Wanna say hello? Wanna say hello, buddy? Hello, hello.
We're about, I don't know, an hour and a half into our journey, and we're hungry. We get some food.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Why didn't you clean his face?
Why are you cleaning his face?
We just got ourselves some hot dogs and chips and snacks. The next part of this journey is gonna be like 4 hours to St. George. Here's the hot dog, oh yeah. We are all riding in a Kia Soul, and we love it. It's like, I was like telling my family, I was texting them, I was like, it's so smooth, I feel higher up like in a truck, and it's got 40 miles to the gallon, or so they told me, and like you can barely tell it's on. It's so quiet, and it's definitely like we're getting excited to get a car in Mexico because it's really nice. We found a good deal on flights from Vegas to McAllen, and by the time we went to buy tickets from Salt Lake City to Las Vegas, the prices had just increased so much, especially being around Thanksgiving and whatnot. So then we looked up, okay, how much would it cost to get a rental car and just drive down to Las Vegas? So we just did it the other day, going back, you know, to pick Daisy up when she came back. And anyway, I'm really glad we did it this way. It saved us a ton of money, and we're just having a really good time in this Kia Soul. And Dalen has been really great so far. We're only 2 hours away from Vegas, and he really hasn't like cried hard once. He's just been kind of like squirmy and stuff, but with some food and everything, he's been fine. All we have to do is be at Vegas. Like the place that we dropped the car off tonight closes at 5, and the lady told me at the place where I picked this up that we could drop it off after hours, but I don't really want to do that just because I feel like it's a little more risky, and I would just rather get this dropped off before they close tonight, which is at 5. And so that's kind of like the main goal, is just to get to Vegas, you know, around 4:30 or so. I was able to log on to some meetings that I had with work while I was driving, and I just had my earphones in, and good road trip, good day. It's getting warmer, which also makes me happy. We just went and had ourselves some Zeppies, Italian ice, and frozen custard. We are in St. George, and it's kind of a tradition when my family would come here that we'd stop for some Zeppies. At least we've done that in the past few years. And we didn't get to do it this past time with Daisy having to go back to Mexico. And now on our way through back to Vegas, we were finally able to do it again. So
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
what did you think of it? You enjoyed it, huh? You had some pretzels. Here's our beautiful Kia. We're at the Las Vegas sign. We came and checked out the, what's this place called? Luxor? The Luxor Hotel, I think? It's the one that's a big pyramid, and we just wanted to see what it looked like on the inside, and it was pretty awesome. Daisy's friend that picked us up is kind of showing us around. Oh yeah, Luxor. I don't know how to say it, but it's one of the most famous hotels here in Las Vegas, and that was the first time. This is the first time I've been in the city of Las Vegas. I've only ever been to the airport. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. What'd you think? Yeah, little smoky for Dathan, but other than that, it's pretty cool. I feel like it's like a Indiana Jones themed hotel. Guys, we just stayed the night with a friend. You can see the Las Vegas skyline back there a little bit, the Ferris wheel. Anyway, we're on our way to the airport right now, running a little bit behind, so let's go.
Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Are you ready for your flight? You ready for the flight?
All right, let's go. Guys, we made it on the airplane. We're here in McAllen. Daisy's mom picked us up, and we are gonna go check bus rides to Monterrey to see if there's any available shortly, but if not, maybe we'll have a quick lunch break with her mom and sister. Yeah, so just a lot of traveling today. Dathan did pretty well though. He slept for most of the flight, which was nice. We are waiting for the bus. So we had time to have lunch with Daisy's mom, and now we're just at a store that's close by, and then we'll be getting on the bus. And then probably staying with an aunt tonight before we go home. Probably go home tomorrow morning. So. We are here at the border, sending our luggage through to be checked before we go into Mexico. I had to get my permission as well. And just waiting in line. Hi, buddy. Hi, Buckaroo. But this is what it looks like. This is the bridge. Get over into Mexico. And the bus. And the line to check our bags. Okay, I can put the camera away so I can hold on to him better. Guys, we just got off the bus. That was probably the hardest part of the journey for me. I don't know about Daisy, but Dathan was pretty good. He slept for probably half of it or so, but it still was just, I don't know, it was just long and rough. But we're here in Monterrey. We're waiting for family to come pick us up. It's wet and rainy. Well, kind of, it's just more just wet. But we're excited to be here, excited to be back home. Yeah, so we probably won't be going to our actual home tonight, but tomorrow morning.
¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Qué voy a hacer? No, 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 no. What is boy? ¿Qué estás diciendo? Everything went pretty good. We had dinner here with family, and it's good to be back. We're in the same room at family's house that we were in when he was first born, and I rocked him in this rocking chair, and now look at him. He's almost 10 months old. We had a big dinner. We're super full, and Daisy's throwing stuff at me. And yeah, it's just been nonstop traveling in one form or another. I guess we did have that little break with
with lunch with Daisy's mom. But other than that, it was just all traveling today, and yeah, feels like we accomplished something. It's good to be back in the land of spicy food. I guess that's it. Signing out for tonight. You guys have a good night.
Aquí estamos en Mexico.
Had to make a quick stop at the bank. We are now without a car. Luckily the bank was in walking distance. Daisy's on the phone with somebody. Today now we're just gonna have breakfast and then get going to our house, which we're really excited for. But it's like a really beautiful day. All of a sudden we're back into warmer weather. Not too warm, just perfect. So pretty happy. Guys, we're officially home. We made it. Woo! Woo! We just spent the last 10 minutes arriving and checking out the rooms and seeing what things had mysteriously fallen over and what things were different than what we remembered, and things that were the exact same. And it feels weird. It feels like we've almost been gone longer than 2.5 months. It's just like a completely different feeling now with the weather colder, and it's interesting seeing remnants of the suffering of summer here. Like there's like water bottles in the shower that we were using to fill up because they were turning the water off. And anyway, I just feel like refreshed with living here, and now we'll be able to prepare better for next summer, and it just feels really good inside this house. It's like just perfect. It's great. Tonight we're actually we're not even gonna be here like an hour. We're gonna go to the fair with the friend that watched Mirru while we were gone. We're gonna get Mirru and go to the fair with them. Got a lot of stuff to unpack. Here, let me show you. You can see all this mess that we have to unpack.
I'm very happy to be home.
What you got there?
Some $3 thing that I couldn't resist. And actually you paid for it. Thank you. We went with one tiny luggage and we came back with 4. Are we surprised? No, we're not.
Yeah, it's all stuff that we got like on a good deal. Mm-hmm. And it's stuff for our house, and
bueno, bonito y barato.
And there's more upstairs too, and we'll bring out our wintry stuff. And if you notice, our table is gone. We gave it to the friend that's watching Mirru. Her name is Iasi. Daisy wasn't quite happy with that table, so it's even more empty in here than it usually is.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Oh, we love you.
You guys have a good one. We will catch you soon.